All right. Yep. Okay. Actually, it's a typo. This is the important part. Okay, if you have a degrees, you're on the 360 all the way around. Okay? If you have a direction, east 40 north, then you're on the north, east, south, west. This, you do the 110, since you have a degree, you start at 0, 90, 110. Okay? This one, you start east, but you're adjusting 40 degrees to the north, yes? So you're really going up towards the north. No, 40 degrees north. No, this is just an example, Lena. It's not this question. So in this one, the angle you're doing trig with is this 40 or possibly this 50. In this one, you're doing trig with, depending on where your turn from here is, either this 20 or this 70.
So as soon as we talk
One sec, I'm finishing with Tamaris. Yeah? Heading are these. Bearings are these. But they both follow the same principle, right? One is just how you read it and where you start counting from.
So bearings clockwise and heading is counterclockwise?
No, it's where 0 starts more than anything.
Okay.
Right?
So how do we tell where 0 starts? So
0 is always north.
Okay.
But in this, you don't start from a number. Your number comes into the direction side of things.
Okay. I'm thinking too much from the initial one and then going over.
Yeah, I know. That's why this is difficult. The math isn't difficult, but you have to think about what you are doing. Remember, depending on what you're given, if you're given a number, 172 degrees, then you're starting at 0 and you're going 90, 180. So you're not quite going 180. 172. So now all the angles you have 172 to do trig with. You also have 82 to do trig with. You also have 8, son of a, to do trig with. All right? Everybody cool? But if you get directions, that would be, could be, the same line could be east 82S, could also be S8 east. Why? Well, I could say I'm starting east and adjusting 82 to the south, because south is down here. Or I'm starting south and adjusting 8 to the east. Okay? Now, in this question, since you had degrees the whole time, every corner needs another compass, and you're counting from 0 to 360. Everybody okay? Do you get this, or do I need to explode it so you can see it better? The 110? Or how I got 140? Okay, so you need to see it exploded. So here's the first one. I go off at 110, yes? So I'm going off this way. Everyone agrees? Yes, Stephen.
How do you know when you're supposed to go clockwise or counterclockwise on the direction?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Like, when we were doing triangles, like early on in the unit, we went counterclockwise.
Yeah, that's counting angles on the Cartesian plane with the 4 quadrants, right?
Yeah,
Northeast, southwest is not the 4 quadrants. Yeah, I understand. Not east is 90. Always in directions. East is 90 degrees. So you're always counting clockwise. So 110, this is my airport where I start at. I go off at 110. So here we go. So now you need, maybe this will help. There are 3 angles now. One is the angle you're actually leaving the airport from. 110.
I didn't know if you were just waiting for you to come on. No, I didn't see
But yeah, but I calculated yeah, I mean, it's the same, like, nothing is see? Actually, yeah. I'm pretty sure that was probably meant to be measurement B. I don't think Myers would put the same 2 things in there. Well, let's see. I'm not that smart to realize that. I still calculated. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's also the same answer here. I mean, if you get rounded and stuff, it's going to be the same answer anyways. Just you would round up here and round down here.
Everybody continue to make sure you're done up to page 87 while our technology comes back.
your page 87?
No, your page 87. What?
Is number 3 and number 8 meant to be the exact same?
No, I imagine it's a typo. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, no, it's a screw up. 1 centimeters, 1's meters. What? Of course.
So one's meant to be centimeters and one.
No, they're not. Number 8 shouldn't have been there. It's the exact same question. I just changed the CM. I could have made it QM. It wouldn't matter.
Number the exact same, but no difference.
No, they're the exact same question.
Now, if I would have been smart, I would have seen that, but I didn't know.
I draw really clean square root
But
symbols.
then, yeah, I guess then that makes sense if you do it, then you have the exact same. You have cos 31 here as well. Cos C equals 31 degrees. You know what? I'm actually learning some. Still not capable of understanding cosine and sine, but the law of it makes sense. I'm so looking forward to this. Because but that's especially says really hard. It says you're really
Oh
hard.
wait, this is the different question. I got the right answer.
See, who knows the next unit is so much better. But simplify it. Look at this. This is not hard. Because we do have our calculator. 3 times 5 squared.
How long has this painting been in your classroom for?
2 or 3 years. It's Vanessa Barrera's. In grade 12. She called it Life Behind Bars.
Oh, haha.
Where? Which one?
That painting.
The bike one?
It's super awesome. All right. So there's this.
I got the answer.
There's this. And there's this. right?
It just looks
I can't do any trig because I don't have a triangle. But the plane flies off here, and then right here, oops, right here, it's got to turn, right? Now, this is where you guys start screwing this up. If the plane doesn't turn, it carries on this way, correct? But it does turn. It turns towards the south. The south is here. How far did it turn south? 40 degrees. So right now, this is 70, isn't it? Right? I turned through 40 of those degrees. So what is this? 30. Right? What is this? 90. What is this? 20. Because this was 20, so this was 20. 20, 90, and 30 is 140. Okay? Again, there is no new skill. When you got to this point, think of it like a grade 3 treasure hunt. Go 20 steps towards Abbey Middle's slide. Now turn right until you see the monkey bars, right? You understand? All right. So anyway, to find out how far the plane was away, now you've got the triangle, yes? C equals the square root of 15 squared plus 20 squared minus 2 times 15 times 20 times cos 140 equals. Yeah? Yeah. And you get what you get, and you don't get upset. So, Marley, what's the answer? I know, that's why I just picked on you, because you're talking with Jalem. It was a 50-50 shot. I chose you today. Next time you're talking with Jalem, and I know you both don't have the answer, I'll be choosing Jalem. Or I could do it right now to make sure you're both equally cowed by my discipline practices. What's the answer?
15 kilometers.
No, it can't possibly be 15 kilometers. No, it's a horrible guess. It's not even the beginning of close. How can it be 15 when this is already 15 and this is across from the largest angle? He's already gone 15 kilometers and 20 kilometers that way. How could he only be 15 kilometers away? Exactly. Probably because you were talking with Marley the whole time instead of looking at this.
32.93.
32.93?
Yeah, so it's 33.
32.9. Or 33.
So we will just round it up then.
Yeah.
So for all of these with angles and stuff at the end, we just round it up to
I don't care. This is the important stuff. If I don't tell you where to round it to, but your answer is anywhere close to mine, just give yourself credit. Okay? Do you understand me? I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at every single person who has ever asked if writing 33 when the answer is 32.9 is okay. All right? It's okay. Because this is what's important. This is grade 1 math. This is grade 10 math.
So as long as we show you what we did, you don't care.
I'm reasonably sure I've been very clear about that, Lena. Yes, Ria. Of course you can. So, 16, well, I would draw it the other way. 14, 16, 25. The smallest angle has to be where? The way I've drawn it. Opposite 14. However you draw it, the smallest angle has to be opposite 14. If that's the angle we're finding, that makes that big C, right? Then you just do cos law. Right? Which is c squared minus a minus b over negative 2ab. Then shift cos. So what's your answer?
31.
Sounds perfect. I can't even be bothered. I'm so pissed off. Not at you guys. Pissed off at this. Which wouldn't be a problem if whoever was in my room, if somebody didn't steal my dongle. No, I did not bring my purple dongle because I was away. Well, the world should be worried about dongle snatchers. They're thieves. I was at Sevens all weekend. Watching. I did great. I sat in a chair for 10 hours both days. So I was awesome at it. I'm really good at sitting in a chair. I am top notch. I could compete in the chair sitting Olympics. Could I compete in the World Rugby 7 series? No. Because A, I am old. B, I am fat. C, I am out of shape. D, the worst player there could kick my ass 6 times around the field. And then maybe he would be either out of breath or possibly a little bit sweaty. I don't think either of them. And number 8 is exactly the same as number 3. So if you got 8.2 or 7.4, whatever the hell it was, great. Then you got it right.
I typed in an angle C. So
The angle should be
you would
32
have normally
degrees.
done it with 8.
Sure. Okay. So for the rest, well, not the rest of today, this class goes, 20 more minutes. You got 20 minutes to get what I'm about to hand you done. I'm going to change it slightly. It is not a team effort, but you may use all your notes. So you do this by yourself, but you can have your books open and everything. Deal? We will mark it in this room. 1, 2, 3, multiple choice. 1, 2, 3, open-ended. We will mark it in this room at 10:50, which gives you 17 minutes. Aight?
Okay.
What?
My calculator's on red. I don't know how that happened.
Take one of these. Just push the DRG button until it says D. No problem. You may have your books open. If you forget the cos law and the sine law, you need not worry because, as always, I have printed it on the back of your quiz.
But for some reason, he didn't put it on check my mark, so it's like, that's okay. So apparently, I may have been on written objects.
This is my second favorite font right now.
So she gives me
Fontdiner.com Sparkly.
so I would be so proud of 100%. Oh, he didn't sign it. Whatever. Sorry? No, that's the teachers.
Take one down, pass them around.
I need picturing my grade average high. Well, that was a lot. Wait, here are ours. It's
Good God.
What happened now?
Apparently I speak neither clearly nor loudly. What are you supposed to do with quizzes? What are you supposed to do with a quiz? Does it come to me?
No.
Whose are the quizzes? Yours. Have we marked any quizzes? Have I marked any of your quizzes ever?
No.
No. Who marks your quizzes? You do. How many times have I said that?
Multiple times?
Not enough times for these 4 people.
But aren't they all in your...
They're in another class. Now, they also are my calculator thieves. Oh no, Jalen bought a calculator this class. So who else needed one? Go. You may work with your notes, but it should be silent in here. Again, apparently I am not speaking clearly enough. I think it is time to put a certain group of my class on the 3-strike rule.
What happens after?
That means the first time I notice them doing something that pisses me off, they get a strike. 2 seconds later, they will get their 2nd strike. 3 seconds later, they will get their 3rd strike and be separated from each other. This is usually where somebody says, that's pretty mean of you to think it would only take 5 seconds. And then I say, no, it's pretty silly of you not to notice what I am warning them for, because it happens constantly. If anything, it is too long to think it will take 6 seconds. Not mad at you, I'm doing this so they hear it.
It's too short.
I know it's too short, Jalem, and you are proving my point right now.
Not too short.
Now, where was I? Right.
In 5 seconds, you're the principal if you've done something stupid in Germany as a teacher.
That's because in most other countries of the world, teachers' opinions are respected.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but...
Whoa. You really meant not to scale.
say meters of edge. It's kind of funny. Everyone says meters of edge.
In number 6, if you get there, there is a typo. He returns to Thetaville. Number 6. I forgot to change the answer, or to change the word Centerville to Thetaville. For number 6, it doesn't matter which way he turns, right? As long as it's 180 degrees. No, it does matter which way he turns. If it's degrees, he turns 118 degrees.
Left or right, though, because, I mean, I'm thinking the north, but if he turns 118 degrees, he's not going back down.
No, he's not. 180 would be back the way he came.
Oh! That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking straight.
Remember, the direction you are facing is the direction you start to turn, and we always count what direction when we are doing headings.
From north to 0.
Not necessarily north, though, right? Right now, if I'm going to turn 118 degrees, do I turn to my right or my left? Where do we always count from?
0. Where's count? Oh,
The direction I am going. So 118 degrees would be this way. Because I always count clockwise.
Oh, I got it. Never mind.